So Atalanta nil, Arsenal nil in the first Champions League game of the season versus the Europa League champions. Was it the best game of the Champions League we've ever played? No. Is it the worst game we've ever played? No. What does it mean for our game at the weekend against Manchester City? We are going to be reviewing the Atlanta game and previewing the City game in this episode of Daaaft. As usual, please subscribe if you're new or yet to do so. Like the video at any point and leave your own comments. Let's go. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Daft. Hope you're having a beautiful and fantastic day. The game of football today was not the best, but we know that Arsenal still kept a clean sheet, which is very, very important. Our defensive shape is still great, which is very, very important. We don't have all our guns blazing yet, but we didn't concede, which is very, very important. Raya saved the penalty, a double save, which is very, very important. So let's start from the beginning. The starting 11 that I saw was similar to the one I was hoping for. The only difference is Jesus came in for Trossard. I was not expecting that. But it was a pleasant change because Gabriel Jesus had an all right first half, I would say. I think he thrives a lot in the Champions League because he has the space to dribble people. He has the space to buy his free kicks as usual. But in the EPL, he doesn't have that much space to be able to show his Brazilian side. So I'm beginning to think maybe Arsenal needs to have a change of strategy in the Champions League. Maybe the players need to be a bit bolder. I know that for Manchester City, when Jesus was there, he had his best games in the Champions League and he's trying to replicate that for Arsenal. But I believe that Saka as well need to show that kind of boldness, that impetus in the Champions League. I also believe that Martinelli needs to show his impetus in the Champions League because the best chances of today's game fell to Martinelli and he skied them, and that was not great. In terms of our gameplay, I didn't like our gameplay in the first half because all we were doing was to long the ball to Gabriel Jesus. By that I mean, Ryan looping the ball up top to Gabriel Jesus, who was very, very short compared to the Atalanta defenders, and they stopped it every single time. Arsenal were not, I would say, they didn't care about getting the second balls, but overall, it didn't cost us. So there's nothing we shouldn't criticize them too much, but we just reviewing the game, and that's what happened in the game. In terms of our defensive shape was very, very good. I think we stopped them from playing the way they wanted to play on transition, as they say, and we stopped their forward play. Our midfield, even though I believe that Partey had not the best of games. I didn't even think the weekend either against Tottenham he didn't have the best of games. Today he didn't have the best of games, but hopefully on Sunday he has a very, very good game. Um, yeah, so we're very, very defensive minded, but attacking wise, we didn't really do anything. I kind of believe that was the tactic because you would think that from the champions of Europe, they're going to come out more and try to blow us away there at home. But I think they respected us because we finished second in the league twice in a row. So they believe that Arteta has a tactical nous to be able to overcome them. And I also think that Arteta was a bit pragmatic in the first half because um, we didn't really play our usual way in the first half. Starting the second half, we were fine, but Thomas Partey decided to give them a penalty kick. I don't know what he was doing. I initially thought it was a free kick because obviously we could see him holding the player from outside the 18-yard box, but he actually clipped the guy's neck at the 18. So what was he doing? I don't know. But glad that David Raya made that double save. Right, that double save was way better than Onana's double save at the weekend. And also fair play to the person that told David Raya where to go. That guy deserves a performance bonus as well as an appearance bonus because he did wonders. And Raya's save was fantastic. His rebound save was even more fantastic, like strong out to the ball, good goalkeeping performance. He's definitely the man of the match. So if I'm to rate the overall team performance against Atalanta, I'll rate it a 4.5 out of 10 because first half was nothing to write home about. Second half, we started playing our game better, but still not good enough. See, even I don't, from the top of my head, from the 75th minute upwards, we had Trossard, Sterling, Martinelli, and Kai Havertz. Four strikers, four forwards up front, but there was no shot on target. That is appalling. And similar thing happened again against Bayern Munich last season. So Ateta, we need to fine tune our playing style in the Champions League because it does not work. It's not set up. The games are not set up the same. The guys don't set up the same. They're not just hunting the ball and closing down spaces. They'll give you the space, but they know how to stifle you at the same time. Their pressing is slightly different from the way they press in the EPL. I know you know this. You're a tactical genius. I don't know what I'm saying. What I'm saying, I'm not even a tactical genius. Anyway, we need to adapt to the Champions League, right? We can't have the same playing style for both competitions. It's not going to work. I know you have to have an identity, but if the identity is going to cost people, maybe we need to adjust. So that was the Atalanta game. So if I'm giving a player reviews or individual player reviews, all of them get an all right performance apart from David Raya that I'm going to give an excellent performance. Man of the match, as I said. Now, what does this game mean for Manchester City? I don't know. Because Manchester City played Milan, they also drew. We played Atalanta and we drew. So yes, it means that everyone has partial eyes for Sunday because Ateta did something that he doesn't really do. He made substitutions early, right? In the 58th minute, he brought in Jorginho and Trossard. And in the 60 something minute, I think 70 minutes, about 70 minutes, he took out Juren Timber and Bukayo Saka. And so that tells me he also has one eye on Saturday. The game was not, he had the feeling that everyone felt no one is going to win this game today. So you might as well just take out his players and give them a little rest, which is good because we don't have a big squad. You need to manage what you've got. We don't have Odegaard, and it showed today in today's game against Atalanta because Harvard did not have the chemistry that Odegaard has with Saka. Usually, when Odegaard gets the ball, he tries to bring in Saka, but today in the first half, I don't even think Havertz passed to Saka once. If he did, not more than twice. Saka was not in the game in the first half. In the second half, when Jorginho came in, like we started passing the ball a bit more, not just lumping the ball up top, but still it was not effective. So against Manchester City, I'm expecting the same starting 11. Um, yes, same starting 11. I hope that Gabriel Jesus can do something. We need someone clinical because we know that Haaland is going to be clinical. He has 9 goals already in 4 games, and he did score against us home and away last season. I'm sure he'll want to do that this time, right? He's on form. Kevin De Bruyne is on form, and Bernardo Silva is on form. Gundogan has a point to prove. He's also on form. Those are the people I'm really worried about. The defense and the defense. There's nothing we can do about that. Harvard, you have to step up and have a good game. You had a good game against them last season. Maybe you can do it again, but this time you're going to play in the midfield. Who knows? But I'm sure Ateta has a strategy. I just want us to go there for a win. Are you one of those Arsenal fans that are saying just be pragmatic and go for a draw? I'm not. I'm hoping that we go there to try to get a win because in the last 10 games, which is the 10 games that Ateta has played against Pep Guardiola in the Premier League, we've only won once and drawn once. 8 other times Pep had a win. There was some 5-1 there were 4-0s and 3-0s and 2-0s. As a matter of fact, there was a season there was 3-0 home and away, there was 1-0 home and away, there was 5-1 and 4-1. Even the 93% season was a 3-1 to City and a 4-1 to Manchester City. The 4-1, the scoreline does not say the performance on the day, but oh well. History remember the scoreline, not really all the context. The context, the fans will remember it, but no one cares about the context. So if we can just go and get a 1-0 like we did at Tottenham, that would be fantastic. Yes, we have Rice back. There's no Odegaard, but we can still stifle them. We can defend as a team. And when the chance comes, Martinelli is more likely going to fall to you. Please be clinical. All right. We have one of the highest goal scoring from set pieces, 23 goals in the EPL. Hopefully, we can score at least a corner kick as well from a corner kick. Gabriel, you step up. But Manchester City are also very good at defending set pieces. But we need to win at some point. We need to beat City at some point. And when is the best time to win? Right now. We don't have to wait till we get home. Yes, even if we beat City, there's no guarantee that we're going to win the league. There's no guarantee there's going to be a title race. But at least for morale and mentality, you need to defeat your adversary. And Manchester City is the greatest adversary known to the EPL. So let's smash them. And I personally believe since the start of January, because the stats suggest that we've basically done well away from home. I think we've played 11 so far. We've won 10 and drawn one, and that one was against Manchester City. So we might as well win, right? We are more vulnerable at home. So we are more likely to drop points at home than away. And this game is away. So let's win away. So that's why I said that's what I think and I feel should happen. Starting level, like I said, should be the same. And if the subs come on, Trossard, please be clinical. Please don't put Trossard in the midfield anymore. It's not working. And that also take me back to the question I asked at the start of towards the end of the transfer window. We signed versatile players. Is this versatility, positional versatility, or tactical versatility? Because if it's positional versatility, Trossard is not pulling his weight in the midfield, right? Bring Kai Havertz back to the midfield. Don't put him there. I know that saying in the front four, if you're watching them, they're a bit fluid, but more often than not, Trossard's team to come back and Havertz goes forward, which is not bad. That's why he was playing last season as a second supporting striker. But when you bring Trossard on, let him be as a forward, not a midfielder, please. Sterling played well for Chelsea against Manchester City. I'm hoping he has that same vendetta and replicates that for Arsenal at the Etihad this weekend. But you let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the Atalanta game. Let me know how you're feeling against the Manchester City game. If you think that we should go for a win or we should be pragmatic and just get a draw. Right. This has been Daaaft. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe, as I said, like the video, and leave your own comments in the comment section below. And I'm going to see you after the Manchester City game. Come on, you Gunners. Psst, psst. Oi, subscribe. Press subscribe. Thank you.